Hi, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a coffee break and a chat. And if you're more into the more spiritual stuff, the book reviews, mediumship, tarot cards, whatever, this might not be the video for you. This is just for people who like to know how I'm going on and viewpoints and stuff, and I'm going to use it to say thank you. I was so excited about my online book launch a week on Friday ago, and I was getting so excited about it, and 2 hours before it started, I had norovirus. I have never ever in my life had a bug like this. And what happened was I was all set up and ready to go. I had the giveaways, everybody was notified. So I started being sick. And then I thought, well, if I've been sick, it's only an hour, for the launch. I'll just do it. And then 10 minutes before I was due to open up, I had projectile vomiting. But me being Taurus, much to the disgust of my husband, I wiped my face and I came online to start off, but I did let people know that I wasn't feeling too well. But because I'd been sick, my stomach felt a wee bit better. But after 15-20 minutes, it didn't, and neither did the other end, to be honest. So I had to come off and miss my book launch. I was so sad. To be honest, yeah, I was sad, but after about an hour, I wasn't sad. I was nowhere because I was being continually sick and had continual diarrhea. And it just wasn't funny. I couldn't even make jokes about it because I literally was going through towels and buckets and pyjamas, and poor Jim had like the Dettol out and was cleaning up everywhere. And it got to the stage where I just sat in the bathroom, and it was horrendous. And that sickness went on for a couple of days, and then it stopped. But the nausea and the tummy upset and the feeling and the weakness that came from it went on for about another 5 days. This is nearly 2 weeks, and I still feel very weak, very dizzy, and I keep getting hot sweats. It's just not been good at all. So why am I on doing videos? Simply because I was bored. I've not been able to do the promotions for the books. I've not been able to do some of the other spiritual things I do. And I was just feeling so bad. And I thought, I just want to do some videos. I just want to chat to you all. And, because when videos go up, I do get a lot of responses and they're lovely, and that's wonderful. So, yeah, I'm not quite right yet. But, I put on my makeup and some red lippy, the usual thing. And I know I'll just crawl back into bed after this. But, hey, something needed to change, because that's been about 11 or 12 days now where I've just been ghastly, absolutely ghastly. And I'm sorry for anybody that gets this bug, because it is horrendous. And believe me, see, when it comes on you, you don't have time. If you feel yourself being sick or diarrhea, get home, because theoretically you have got an hour at most before it just takes you off your feet for the whole week. I really hope that children don't pick this up, because it would be horrendous. So that's really been my time, and what can I say? Thank you, everybody that was so kind. Particularly, there was about 60, 70 folk already and waiting, and did do part of the book for me. The book launch, and it was good, and made a lot of sales that night. This is the book, as you know, Memoirs of Clairvoyant by me. It's doing well. It's selling kind of half and half paperback, half Kindles, and that's unusual because normally with my books I sell more online than I do with paperbacks. It's an interesting one, but what tends to happen with many books is that the paperbacks go up and down a wee bit, but the Kindles kind of keep a wee bit of a straight line, which is wonderful, you know. And I thank everybody that's bought the book and the Kindle, and I thank you for the reviews that have been up, because they've broken my heart. They've been so good, all 5-star, all lovely people saying lovely things, because I was really, really anxious. This is my life. This is things that have been important to me, people that have been important to me, spiritual initiations that have been important to me, information on my guide, on very, very intense spiritual happenings that to put out there, you know, sometimes people would ridicule them, sometimes people wouldn't understand, or some people would say, you know, is she too big for her boots or whatever. So I was very aware of that, but the response has been lovely, so thank you so much. And please remember, Christmas is coming, and there are many people I think would like this book, and I'm going to have to keep promoting it. You know, if you see ads coming up for it or links and you've bought the book or whatever, just ignore them. But you know, I can put a post up on Facebook and it goes as far as 190 people when it's got a book in it, but I can put up something that's just a wee meme and it can reach like nearly 3,000 people. It's as though Facebook wants you to pay for anything that you want to sell. Fair enough, but it's just so annoying that, you know, little memes and stuff can have reached 3,000-4,000 people, but these reach. So what I have to do is keep putting it up, and if you're bored by that, I'm sorry, but you know, this is what I do now. I'm a clairvoyant writer now, and there'll be more books coming out, but you know, this is my way of kind of keeping us afloat. So yes, I will be promoting it, and I will be very, very happy to see sales. Believe me, I will. And yeah, it's doing fine, and I'm very happy so far, so thank you for that. So yeah, my wee book. It's actually my longest book. It's nearly 70,000 words. So it's not like the tarot book is quite thin compared to it. But yeah, I'm very chuffed with it, and I'm very chuffed with the response. What else? Literally, it's been a time of illness, so I do have an important hospital appointment in the next few days coming up that my daughter's taking me to, and it's to be tested for something, and I'm really hoping that it comes back negative, because if it comes back positive, it's going to mean a lot of medication and a lot of feeling yucky, and so I don't ask often, but I would ask, could you say a wee prayer that this test comes back negative for the condition, because I cope with what I've got, but I don't necessarily want anything else on top. So if you could keep me in your prayers for Friday, that would be lovely, and hopefully as soon as I get the results, if they were negative, that would be really good. And yeah, just thank you to everybody. We managed to get through the end of Hurricane Ophelia, and without too much damage, which was good, and just basically cheese and bits sort of lying about, but nothing horrendous, and my greenhouse has survived, which I'm really happy about. I'm really happy about. The cost of the glass for greenhouses is so I really sort of pray before there's a storm, please don't let my greenhouses get smashed. So yeah, I hope you're doing all well, and I hope that you're enjoying the channel. There's been a lot of new subscribers recently, so I thank you so much. I think we're about 870, and when I get to that 1,000, there'll be a big giveaway, and it also means that I'll be able to do live streams in a kind of good way, and also maybe Patreon, which would be nice. I've got a few ideas for that, but we'll see. But keep sharing the channel, asking others to subscribe, and without being sort of in their face all the time. I'm in their face all the time. So yeah, thank you to friends and family for looking after me so well when I was sick, particularly Jim. And he's been an absolute darling. I've been sick on him and everything, and he's just, there we go, got on with it. And yeah, so what can I say? Thank you, everybody. I'm looking forward to doing more videos when I'm a wee bit feeling better. I'm loving the psychic development exercises. The responses we're getting on them are phenomenal. Now, if you read what I put up in the info after about a week or two and you're not even close, don't worry about it. This is opening up. Some people will get a lot, some people will get a little, some people will learn that maybe their imagination took them forward rather than their third eye, and that is all valid. So please, if you've given something and then you look at it and think, oh, that was nothing like what I got off it, don't worry, it's all part of the process. We're all at different levels, and it's worthwhile doing all the exercises, because every time you do them, you're going to get better. You're going to learn something. And so if you continue to like them, I'll continue to do them. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that's been an interesting one. And I will get back to more mediumship when I'm feeling a wee bit better through the Sjogren's and this bug, because the mediumship does take it a wee bit out of you. So I reserve them for when I'm feeling I've got the energy to do it, and maybe do 2 at a time sort of thing. So forgive me for not having much mediumship up, but it doesn't work if you're not really in tip-top ready for action condition. I'm quite far away from that at the moment, but I can do other practical things. So I hope you've enjoyed your wee coffee. I know it's been a wee bit about sickness and stuff, but it is what it is, isn't it? So keep safe, look after yourselves, and give me a thumbs up if you like my coffee breaks with you. And thank you, everybody, for your help and your kind words and your support for my book. Many blessings now. Bye.